Hey guys, welcome to episode 6 of my Minecraft Let's Play. Today is a really exciting day because, as you can tell, between episodes I did a ton of work on stream. So basically, I went to the nether and got 3 wither skulls so I could fight the wither. I tried fighting it in the overworld, but it didn't go too well. He's still flying around to this very moment. I gave up and went back to the nether, died and lost a bunch of stuff, went and got some new tools, went back to the nether again, got 3 more skulls, and then I went to the end to kill the wither the easy way. This is so easy. Why have I never done this before? So in the end, I managed to get a beacon, and I started mining out for my mega base. Basically, I need this whole area in between these mountains to be about 25 or 30 blocks lower. That is so that from up top to the floor is 80 blocks. Just a quick reminder for anyone who missed it or needs a refresher, this is a mini version of my mega base. Basically, this is my cherry mountain, and this is the valley. I'm going to cover up the top of it, and then make a tunnel going through it. This tunnel will be filled with huge cherry blossom limbs, and it's going to be super atmospheric and amazing. There will be buildings along the side with many levels, paths going along the branches so you can get around. There's going to be a river going through the middle, and at the end, a huge cherry tree. This is kind of going to be the tree of life that gives life to everything living in the tunnel. And I want to create some lore to go along with it. I think this is totally undecided, but I think there's going to be some kind of elvish race living here. It's kind of giving elvish vibes, but either way, it's going to be amazing, and it's a huge project. So yeah, that's a huge goal. As you can see, I've already started a little bit of digging. I've been mining mostly dirt. I decided I'm going to try taking all the dirt and grass off the top before starting the stone, just to make it easier. As you can see, I have a ton of dirt. Yeah. And there's still a ton more to get. But that's good because I'm also going to need to cover up the top of this valley thing to make my mega base. I also forgot to mention I did a small amount of off-camera mining. I only got 25 diamond ore, but this is my first time mining with Silk Touch and Fortune, so I'm excited to see how many diamonds I get. Hey, 54, not bad. I'll add that to the stash. Also, I found a stone diamond ore, which I don't think are crazy rare, but you don't see them very often. Alright, so my first goal for today's episode is to build an enderman XP farm. I have been struggling to repair my tools without it. It's been super slow and painful. I already gathered all my materials, so let's head to the end and get building. And this should finish my bridge out here. My very long leaf bridge. I'm now going to build a platform and my collection system. Alright, there we go. And I think I'm just going to build the rest of this in a time lapse. So let's go. No. All my stuff just fell in the void. That's so annoying. I was standing on this dirt to finish my build, and an enderman. Let's see. I don't even know what happened. And I wasn't recording either. I had flashback pause too. So I was looking at my phone. I was like standing on the edge. I think I was standing on the edge of a dirt block on top of this, and an enderman took it out from under me, and I fell to my death and died. Well, the good news is I was almost done with my farm, so I went back real quick and grabbed the remaining materials I needed. I'm just finishing it up now. I've got my endermite. He's named Hermie, if he'll let me see his name. Well, you'll just have to believe me. He's named Hermie, so he doesn't despawn. Ouch. Hermie doesn't like me very much. Guys, it happened again. I'm so angry. Why can't I just build an enderman farm in peace? Well, I'm running back to the end the long way because I can't exactly get to my portal in the nether without an elytra. So, yeah, I'm gonna go back and just hope something didn't fall into the void. Okay, I'm back. Let's hope something went into these dispensers. Wait, hold on. I just realized maybe this redstone is powering the hoppers? And there's something in the hoppers? Hey! Okay, a lot of pearls. Yay, my mending elytra! Okay, at least something good happened, you know? And my axe! That's amazing! Yes! Okay, so we didn't lose everything. Why, hello there. It is actually 2 days later now. After that last clip, I kind of rage quit and went to sleep, but yesterday I did a live stream where I got back all my tools. As you can see, they're all fully enchanted. And then afterwards, I did a little more digging. I finished digging out the perimeter of the area that I need to drop down. And I figured today, I want to take some of that dirt that I collected and build a line where I want the roof to be, just so we can visualize the base a little bit more. I went to go start planning out my roof, and then I realized I don't even know where my walls are going to be, so how could I build a roof? So check this out. I made a creative version of my world, and using Axiom, I've started doing a little more planning. I discovered that I actually need to build out my walls more, not dig into them, because I don't need my tunnel to be that wide. I also started, just testing out some cherry branches and stuff. Obviously, this is not a final version at all, but just so I can visualize a little better. I also realized just how massive this hole is going to be, and I'm definitely going to be building a world eater, because there's no way I would dig all this out. And check out my massive cherry tree. What I did was I just built a tiny one and used Axiom to scale it up, so that's why it looks weird. But you can sort of get an idea of the scale I'm going for. It's going to be huge. So for now, what I think I should do is head back into survival and actually map out the edges of where I need to dig, so I'm not digging outside of the area that I actually need to dig. Also, I wanted to mention real quick, it's not just going to be a steep cliff at the end of the tunnel. I haven't decided, but either I'm going to build a huge ramp coming out this direction, and it's going to be like smoothed into the mountain, or I'm just going to extend the tunnel straight through the mountain all the way out this side, but maybe shrink the tunnel down as I go. So I think it would be really cool if over here somewhere There's like a small entrance in the mountain. Like this. And then you go in, and the tunnel slowly gets bigger and bigger and bigger until you come out over here, and it's just a massive tunnel, or a massive clearing. So that could be cool, but I still have to decide. Let's go back in survival. Okay, I just finished the circle part, and that is easily the biggest circle I've ever built in Minecraft. Wow, that's huge. It's so perfect too. I'm so glad I didn't mess that up, because I would have had to go back and redo the whole thing, or somehow find where I went wrong. So that worked out great. Now I want to build the rectangular portion here. And the reason I'm building this outline is so I know where to build my TNT dupers. And that completes the rectangle. Oh boy, this is massive. This is really exciting though. I feel like I'm really getting started on this huge project now. So basically the idea is, it's kind of perfect because TNT falls about 80 blocks before it explodes in the air. So if I build some TNT dupers a couple blocks below this, then they will all the TNT will fall to the perfect level, and I'll have a huge hole. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to build a world eater that can either move at this angle, or maybe I can like stagger it so it fits the shape of this rectangle and the circle. That's a whole nother issue too. I don't know how to build a circular world eater, but I'm gonna figure something out. If I can't make a world eater work, then I guess I can just build kind of a grid going across and use a bunch of individual TNT dupers, which will work if I have to do it. I'm back in my base now, and if you remember, last episode I tried to build a honey farm, but I failed miserably, so I want to fix that today. I think what I did wrong is I used observers instead of comparators. I tried to use this simple setup similar to like my sugarcane farm, and the problem is when one observer would go off, it would activate all the dispensers, even if the other beehives weren't full of honey. So what happened is it kept spitting out empty glass bottles. As you can see, the shear ones worked really well. I already took out all my shears, but I've been getting lots of honeycomb. But I need to redesign it so that I can also get honey bottles. So I'm going to start by just taking out all this. I do not need these observers. And then I'm going to switch the dispensers to be on top of the beehives, so I can take a comparator output from the back. There we go. Now I'll place in my comparators. And some redstone. Oops. Then it's gonna need to go up one. It's dark in here now. There we go, and then back up over here. Like this. The last thing I need to do is put in my shears and bottles. I think I'm only gonna do 2 dispensers of shears this time, because I already have a bunch of honeycomb and mostly I need honey. And placing in my bottles. I only have 32 for each one right now, but I will get more in the future. And there we go. It should be a working farm now. I think I need to replace this redstone because the dispensers are already activated. But when I place these down, I should hear all the dispensers go off. Oh yeah. And now I should have a whole bunch more honey bottles coming in. Let's see. Any second now. This isn't a good sign. Oh. The dispensers pick it up. Okay, I guess I need to fill each slot with bottles. Okay, all my bottles are evenly distributed now, and I really need to get more bottles. But now the farm should actually be working. So I'm just gonna AFK for like 30 minutes and see how much I get. Okay, it's been about 30 minutes. Let's see if it's been working. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Considering it's only been 30 minutes and half the time was night, presumably. That's not bad. I'm glad I got it working. Unfortunately, that is all I have time for today. But I'm really happy with what we got done today. Oh, hello there. Yeah. I will see you in the next episode. Bye.